Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kristina, and on this channel, you'll find videos all about how you can make money online so that you can travel and how to reach your full potential. Today we're going to be going over the 10 reasons why you should consider teaching online. All right, number one. So number one is that it costs $0 to start teaching online, meaning you do not have to put any money into beginning your journey to teach online, as long as you have a laptop. So I know when I started my journey to becoming a digital nomad, I was really thinking about a lot of different types of online work. I was really open to a lot of different types of possibilities. I was doing my research, and I actually thought that I was going to start by selling items on Amazon. So as I was really starting to consider that as an option, one of the things that caused me to choose teaching online over starting to sell things on Amazon was really that teaching online did not require an investment. So I really like the idea that because I had a laptop, I could just apply, and as long as I was taking action, I was moving the process forward. And within, I would say conservatively, 30 days, you can start teaching online. And you don't have to spend a penny. So that is a huge thing for people who really want to make this transition or even want to start this as a side hustle and don't want to pour a ton of money into it. The second reason why you should start teaching online is you don't have to quit your day job. I really like the idea that you don't have to, go all in with teaching online and quit your 9-to-5 job, right? You can actually experiment, open up a couple of time slots, open up a couple of classes, and decide whether this is something that A, works for you, makes you enough money, fits within your lifestyle, right? That you enjoy, right? Because the worst thing to do would be to go from one job that you really don't like to another job you don't really like. I really like that we are minimizing risk because you can actually do an experiment where you start teaching online and you do it in addition to the hours you are already working. So you can do it, for a few hours on the weekend or for a few afternoons during the week, whatever your schedule allows. So the next thing that I love about teaching online is you can do this part-time or you can do this full-time, all right? If you are somebody who wants to start teaching online as a side hustle, you can try it out to see if it works for you. Or if you wanna go all in, or you really wanna make a bunch of extra cash, right? You can start teaching online and you can just go turbo speed, I like to call it. You can go turbo speed and start teaching, 12 hours a day if you really wanted to. Even though I don't exactly recommend that because you don't want to burn yourself out. The other reason why I love teaching online and why you should start teaching online too is because you're gonna have a flexible schedule. For me, this was everything. I actually have a corporate background, so I actually started my career on Wall Street, and I had anything but a flexible schedule, all right? I actually used to work around 80-hour work weeks. So for me, having a flexible schedule was everything. So there are no minimum hours that you have to reach. You're not required to teach, every month. If you really wanted to, you can actually teach a class once a month or once every 6 months, right? You really have complete flexibility. The other reason why I think you should become a teacher is because you have autonomy over that flexible schedule. So not only do you have flexible hours, but you actually get to decide what your hours are. So you get to decide whether you want to work 6 hours on a Monday, 2 hours on a Tuesday, and 12 hours on a Wednesday. So you are in control of that schedule. Going hand in hand with that reason, the other reason I have is that you get to be your own boss. You don't have anybody telling you how many classes you should be creating. There are no deadlines. Pretty much your main responsibility is to make sure that you are creating classes that are adding value and leaving a positive impact on your students, and that you show up for class. Yes, you do have to interact with parents, and you do have to make sure you stay on top of any emails that come into your inbox, any messages that come into your inbox. But for the most part, you are your own boss. So you decide how you want to handle any challenges that come up, and you decide how you want to handle creating coursework and what specifically you want to teach about. Okay, the next reason why you should consider teaching online is that teaching online allows you to become location independent. I cannot tell you how important this was to me. So like I said, I have a corporate background. So my typical schedule involved, working at that corporate office for 80-hour work weeks, all right? So the fact that I could teach online in my pajamas, I could work from home, or I could work from pretty much anywhere, because I've definitely taught online while I've traveled. So I've taught in places like Puerto Rico, I've taught in Europe, the Czech Republic, and Poland. I've taught everywhere. So I really, really, really liked the idea that this job is location independent. So I can literally work from my laptop and still earn a living, which means that I can go on unlimited vacations if I want to. As an American from New York City that really worked a ton of hours, it's been so amazing to recreate my lifestyle basically, and design a lifestyle where I really can work from anywhere. On all of my trips, I love talking to different people, hearing their stories and learning about their particular lifestyles. And one of the things I learned, I remember, I'll never forget actually, I met this group of teachers from France last summer, and it was really interesting to hear what their work schedule was like. They were actually telling me that they work around 25 hours a week, and I found that unbelievable, because if you're from America, obviously you work around 40 hours a week, and that's, conservatively speaking, I'm sure you work more than that, right? Because let's face it, most of us take our work home, right? So for me, it was really amazing to hear what other lifestyles are like and how much vacations, other citizens in other countries are actually given. So I really think that as Americans, we really need to be careful that we do not become workaholics, and we don't allow our lives to pass us by without traveling, without going out there and exploring what the world has to offer. So becoming location independent was really, really huge to me. It was really a game changer in terms of the way that I live my life. So bottom line, if you decide that you do not want to teach online, I highly recommend that you find a way to start earning an income online, because it doesn't have to be, through teaching, but I really do think that is a game changer, because you will become location dependent, which leads to a ton of other opportunities. Now, another reason you should consider teaching online is that you get to teach a topic you are passionate about. And this pertains to teachers that decide to teach on Outschool, because if you're teaching English online, of course, the curriculum is provided for you. But if you teach on Outschool, you actually get to create a lesson that you're passionate about. It's around a topic that you're interested in, that you have expertise in. It's really, really cool to be able to spend time talking about something you're interested in. So for me, I teach on the topic of personal development, which is a topic that I would normally be reading about, listening to podcasts on, talking to people about, right? I'm constantly just really interested in that subject, because I'm really into figuring out ways to improve myself and improve my lifestyle. So I think it's great that I can actually create coursework around little nuggets that I've learned and just add my own spin on things, right? I can actually take the life experiences that have been the most valuable to me, and I can create coursework around it. So it's like you can basically create a class on and have a conversation on something you already enjoy having conversations about. To me, this is priceless, because all the time I spend reading about personal development, all the time I spend listening to different podcasts don't go to waste, right? Of course, I learn from the books I'm reading, but it's really great that I can then turn around and create a class on my interests. Another reason why you should consider teaching online is that you get to inspire and touch children's lives. Teaching online is really, really fulfilling, at least for me. It is. It's really cool to, again, teach a class that you are really passionate about a subject you are really interested in, and then have a parent or a student turn around and leave a review telling you that they really, really enjoyed their class. And it's really an amazing feeling to have a parent turn around and tell you that you really helped their student understand a new perspective, or they see that their student is really excited about a particular topic that maybe they weren't once excited about, or that you've helped them experience a breakthrough of some kind. I just love the fact that I can teach online and there are all these benefits, There are all these reasons that I just went through about why I love teaching online, and yet I still get the opportunity to have a positive impact on a child's life. All right, my last reason why you should consider teaching online is that you get to set the price per student that joins your class. So to me, this has been a game changer when it comes to earning potential, because you really have the opportunity to charge what it is that you think is fair for your coursework. And the fact that multiple students can join your class at a time means that your efforts are scalable. So you can put the same amount of effort into teaching your class and teach one student, or you can teach 10 students. And the fact that you can teach 10 students really just increases your earning potential. Now, I want to mention that this applies specifically to Outschool. So if you become a teacher on Outschool, then you are able to set the price that you would like to charge per student that joins your class. And like I said, this is a really amazing opportunity because also it kind of puts more control and possibility into your lap. All right, guys, so those are the reasons why you should highly consider teaching online. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content in this video. And be sure to check out all my other videos if you are interested in teaching online. And remember, you guys, you can always use me as your referring teacher. I will help you through the process. I will hold your hand and make sure that you get started teaching online as fast as possible. That's all for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video.